Hey there, plant lovers. Taking care of plants doesn't have to mean lugging around heavy bags of soil or dealing with messy repotting. What if I told you some of the best greenery can thrive with nothing but water? Yeah, you heard that right. No soil, no fuss. Whether you're short on space, a little forgetful, or just want a low-maintenance vibe, these plants have you covered. Stick around, and I'll show you 17 amazing plants that grow just in water. From decorative faves to herbs you can actually use in the kitchen. It's all here. Let's dive in. All right, first up, the pancake plant, or as fancy folks call it, Pilea peperomioides. Look at these leaves. They're like little green pancakes. And yeah, this guy, totally cool with just water. Just snip off a healthy stem with a couple of leaves, pop it in some water, and place it in bright, indirect light. Easy as pie, or pancakes, I guess. Here's the pro tip. Change the water every couple of weeks to keep it fresh, and soon you'll have a plant buddy thriving on your desk or shelf. Bonus? They're total conversation starters. Next on the list is a classic, lucky bamboo. You've probably seen this in offices or maybe at your favorite takeout spot. And yeah, it's as easy to grow as it looks. All you need is a few inches of water, some small pebbles to keep it upright, and a nice sunny spot that doesn't get direct light. Here's the fun fact. This one isn't actually bamboo, it's part of the Dracaena family. But hey, it's still a great choice if you're looking for a touch of zen. Plus, it's supposed to bring good vibes and luck. Who couldn't use a bit of that? All right, plant number 3, Pothos, also known as devil's ivy. But trust me, there's nothing devilish about this beauty. It's probably one of the easiest plants to grow in water. Just snip a vine right below a node, drop it in some water, and boom, you're good to go. This one's a total champ for beginners. It'll grow pretty much anywhere, bathrooms, bedrooms, kitchens, you name it. And if you forget about it for a week, no big deal. Just remember to change the water every couple of weeks to keep things fresh. Pothos is great for adding that I've got my life together look to your space. Plus, it's a natural air purifier, stylish and functional. It's a win-win. Next up, we've got the Philodendron, basically the cool cousin of the Pothos. These guys are super chill and thrive in just water, making them perfect for anyone who wants that lush green vibe without the hassle of soil. All you need is a healthy cutting with a node or two, plop it in some water, and give it a bright, indirect spot. Oh, and like our other plant friends, just swap out the water every couple of weeks to keep things fresh. These are perfect for adding some drama to your space. They're fast growers, so you'll have beautiful trailing vines in no time. Plus, they're forgiving, so even if you're not the best plant parent, philodendron's got your back. Plant number 5, Coleus. Look at these colors. I mean, who needs flowers when your leaves look this stunning, right? The best part? Coleus grows just fine in water, so you can skip the soil and still enjoy these vibrant pops of color. Here's the deal. Snip a cutting just below a node, remove the lower leaves, and stick it in water. Place it somewhere with bright, indirect light, and you'll see roots sprouting in no time. Change the water every week or so, and you're golden. This plant is like instant art for your home. Plus, it's super easy to propagate, so you can keep multiplying your collection or share with friends. Low effort, high reward. That's my kind of plant. Next on our list, begonias. And let me tell you, these plants are absolute showstoppers. Just look at these leaves. They're like little works of art. And yes, they can grow in water just as easily as in soil. Here's the trick. Take a healthy cutting, remove the lower leaves, and drop it in some water. Make sure the node is submerged, and place it somewhere with bright, indirect light. You'll start seeing roots in about a week or two. Begonias are perfect if you want to add a touch of elegance to your space. They're super low maintenance, and with all the leaf shapes and colors out there, you can really get creative. Plus, they make great conversation pieces. People always ask about them. Next up, the Chinese evergreen, one of my all-time favorites for growing in water. Look at these leaves. Silver patterns, bold greens. It's like having a little piece of art right on your desk. And the best part? It's super low maintenance, perfect for anyone with a busy schedule. Getting started is a breeze. Just take a cutting with a few healthy leaves and a node, stick it in some water, and keep it somewhere with bright, indirect light. All right, plant number 8, Baby's Tears. Now, don't let the name fool you. There's nothing sad about this plant. Look at how lush and soft it is. This little guy is perfect for adding some green magic to small spaces, and it grows beautifully in water. Here's what you do. Snip a clump from the main plant, making sure it has some roots attached, and pop it into a jar with just enough water to cover the roots. Keep it in bright, indirect light, and it'll keep spreading like a green carpet. Baby's Tears is perfect for those tiny, hard-to-fill spaces. Plus, it's great for creating little water gardens like this one. Trust me, it's an instant mood booster, and way easier to care for than it looks. Next, plant number 9, the African Violet. Now, this one's a classic. Those soft, velvety leaves and bright flowers, they're an instant mood booster. And yes, believe it or not, you can grow these beauties in water. No soil needed. Here's how you do it. Take a leaf cutting with a bit of stem attached, stick the stem in water, and keep the leaves above the surface. Place it somewhere with bright, indirect light, and in a few weeks, you'll see roots starting to form. It's like watching a little miracle unfold. The great thing about African violets? They're low maintenance and super rewarding. Once they start flowering, you'll get these beautiful bursts of color for weeks. Perfect for sprucing up your table, desk, or even a gift for a friend. All right, plant number 10, String of Hearts. If you love a good trailing plant, this one's going to steal the show. Look at these cute little heart-shaped leaves. Totally unique, right? And the best part? It's another one that grows super easily in just water. All you need is a cutting with a node, pop it in a jar with water, and place it somewhere with bright, indirect light. You'll start seeing roots in no time. These guys love to trail, so just let them do their thing. String of Hearts is like the perfect plant for those of us who want a little drama without all the fuss. It's low maintenance, low water, and gives you that boho chic vibe instantly. Plus, it's a conversation starter. People always ask where you got it. Next up, Impatiens. These flowers are classic for adding a pop of color. And yep, you can grow them in just water. No soil needed. Check out these blooms. Look how vibrant they are. It's like bringing a little garden party to your space. All you have to do is snip a healthy cutting, make sure there's a bit of stem and some leaves, and drop it into water. Keep it in a sunny spot, change the water every week, and in a few weeks you'll see roots sprouting, and before you know it, you'll have a thriving, colorful plant. These guys are perfect for adding color to your space, and they're super easy to care for. Whether you're growing them indoors or out, you get vibrant blooms without a ton of effort. All right, check out this beauty, Fiddle Leaf Fig. Now, these guys are usually known for being a little picky, but trust me, you can grow them in water too. Look at that huge, glossy leaf. It's like a little slice of nature right in your living room. Here's the trick. Take a healthy cutting with a good stem, place it in a jar with water, and put it somewhere with bright, indirect light. Just keep an eye on the water level and change it out every week. In time, you'll start seeing roots grow, and this guy will keep growing right along with them. Fiddle leaf figs in water, super simple, right? And you don't have to worry about soil mess or getting the watering just right. Once these guys get established in water, they're surprisingly low maintenance. Plus, you get that beautiful, dramatic look that these plants are known for. Okay, here's a fun one. Spiderwort. This plant's got a lot of personality, and you can grow it in water too. Check out these leaves. They're soft, shiny, and look at the splash of purple around the edges. It's definitely one of those plants that adds a lot of color and texture without much effort. To grow spiderwort in water, you just snip a stem with a few leaves and put it in a jar or vase with enough water to cover the base. Put it somewhere with indirect light and keep the water fresh. In no time, you'll see roots starting to form, and before you know it, you've got a thriving plant. It's like this plant just loves to grow. Plus, it's super forgiving. You don't need to worry about a lot of maintenance, just fresh water and some light, and it'll keep growing like crazy. If you've got a kitchen or a bathroom with bright light, Spiderwort is perfect for bringing in a little color and freshness. Alright, here's one that's going to stop you in your tracks, Croton. Look at these colors. These bold reds and yellows. Totally eye-catching. And you can grow this guy in water too, no soil necessary. So all you need is a cutting with a few leaves and a healthy stem, and just place it in a jar or vase with water. Keep it somewhere with bright, indirect light, and after a few weeks, you'll see roots starting to pop out. Before long, this colorful beauty will be thriving. Crotons are like the statement piece of your plant collection. They're super easy to grow in water, and their colors are so vibrant they'll liven up any space. Plus, with minimal care, just fresh water and sunlight, you'll get this gorgeous plant right in your home. Next up, English ivy. This one's a classic, and for good reason. Not only is it easy to grow, but it looks great in water too. See these little leaves? They're super cute, and this plant loves to trail, which makes it perfect for hanging jars or vases. Just grab a cutting with a few leaves and place it in water. Keep it somewhere with indirect light, and make sure you change the water every week. This ivy's pretty low maintenance, but it'll keep growing as long as it gets a little love and light. English ivy is like the perfect go-to plant if you're new to growing in water. It's super forgiving, and it's got that effortless, natural vibe that works in almost any space, whether it's draping down from a shelf or hanging from a jar on the windowsill. All right, here's a classic beauty, Dieffenbachia, or as it's sometimes called, dumb cane. I mean, look at those leaves, so lush, and the white and green patterning, totally gorgeous. And the best part? You can grow it in water, no soil required. Just take a cutting from the plant with a few healthy leaves, pop it in a jar or vase with water, and place it in indirect light. Keep the water fresh and change it every week. In no time, you'll see roots growing, and this beauty will start thriving right in your living room. Dieffenbachia is one of those plants that's easy to care for, but still makes a big statement. It's perfect for brightening up any room without the mess of soil. And trust me, its beauty really adds a touch of elegance wherever you put it. All right, here's one that's super popular, spider plant. Look at these leaves. They've got that classic green and white stripe pattern that makes them a standout, and honestly, they grow in water like it's no big deal. To grow it in water, all you need is a healthy cutting with a few roots. Pop it in a jar or a vase, add some water, and just make sure it gets bright, indirect light. Change the water every week, and you'll see those roots growing strong, and before long, you'll have a beautiful, thriving spider plant. Spider plants are one of the easiest plants to grow in water. They're super low maintenance, and you don't need soil. Plus, they've got that cool, cascading look. Perfect for adding a bit of green to your kitchen or any space. And the best part? They'll start sending out these little babies, which is just so fun to watch. So there you have it, 17 amazing plants that grow in water, no soil required. They're easy to care for, and they'll really brighten up your space. If you're new to plants or just want to try something different, these are perfect for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment letting me know which plant you're excited to try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.